Good morning, this is Tom and this is Tom's Radio Room Show, and we're out in our side yard and we're going to do some quick testing of that ShouYu portable shortwave radio that didn't do too good in my office, but that's kind of expected. So we're outside now and we're going to test it away from all the noise that's in my office, and we're going to use, if you see that rope right there and the black wire next to it goes up in the trees there, that wire is the wire that came with the radio and has this connector on the end of it, which I mentioned before that it goes into the DC jack, which is also an antenna jack. So we're going to try that today besides the built-in telescopic antenna. So let's set up the camera here. And I shot this show a few minutes ago and I realized 75% of the time the radio was not even in the view of the camera. So we're going to try to do a little better job this time. So one problem I have is it's so much light outside that I can't see the viewfinder very well. That's my excuse. What do you got? What can I say? Okay, first we're going to use a telescopic built-in antenna. And we're going to try WWV at 5 megahertz. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I should be able to get that. We still in the picture there? Yeah, you can zoom in a little bit. Not too much. That was the mistake I made before. Okay. Okay, I tuned all around 5 megahertz. Didn't hear WWV. Let's try 10 megahertz. This is band 4. I'm going to volume up more. There's a signal. Uh-oh.
We've gone through that before.
Oh,
it's a sign.
There's the preacher man. I'm at 10 megahertz and he's usually below that, but the radio doesn't have enough selectivity to tune him out, so I'm not going to get him on that band. Okay, let's just see what else we can find down on the 9.2 to 10 megahertz band. Ooh, there's WWV. Son of a gun. The dial is reading exactly 10 megahertz. Well, exactly. How can you get exactly on this? But anyway, and it's gone. So conditions are changing. I wonder if it's because I'm getting close to this wire input. Getting some induction. Okay. Well, it's very weak and I've lost it now. So it'd be a good time to try the external antenna. This comes with the radio. It's about 15 feet long. We're going to plug it in right now. Wow. What a difference.
At the tone, 12 hours, 33 minutes. Coordinated Universal Time.
I could even hear on 10 megahertz. You hear two stations, two WWV stations. One is in the United States in Colorado, and the other one is in Hawaii. And I was hearing, much lower of course, I was hearing the female voice that comes out of Hawaii. So adding this little 15 feet of wire made a huge difference. So the other thing I was struggling with earlier is I was having the problem with the tuning knob and the volume knob turning at the same time because for some reason they're catching on each other. If it wasn't for that problem, I might keep this radio. And I'm going to see if I can get a replacement. I probably will have to send this back, get a credit, and then order it again to get a replacement. That's something I'll consider. But anyway, I wanted to show you that the ShouYu SY-X5 radio reception is much better with some kind of external antenna. Now, keep in mind, if you use this wire antenna, this kind of antenna, you're not going to be able to just take this wire and stick it out the window if you have a noisy RF environment like I do in my office. And that's the reason I wanted to do this show, to show you that part of the problems with testing this radio in my office is that noisy RF environment. So I think it's not very selective, but it seems to be pretty sensitive if you use an external antenna. So that's the show. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.